Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Airships Conquer the Skies, sort of. Today's beverage is a nice and chilled cherry cola. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous couple of mini-series we were going through the conquest mode and we were trying to win using various methods, not just destroy everybody, and we did some like building of shrines, we did summoning of different creatures, and then there was also an ascension which I didn't even know was in the game. I guess that's part of the addition of the Heroes and Villains DLC. Either way, this is going to be another bit of a mini-series in the conquest mode, and you might have seen the title and the thumbnail, but basically this has been brewing for quite a number of years. I've always wanted to try and win airships without actually building a single airship. Now, that might sound a bit daft, but obviously there's been in the game for a long time the land ships, and well, you can go to Conquest and to New Game, and I'm going to keep it as a medium-sized map again, mini-series. Everything else is medium and default. However, normally you're on a mixed landmass, which means you can have different islands. It could be a huge landmass, whatever. However, I'm going to go with continent, and that means that there's no water. Everything is completely one big landmass. I don't think it necessarily means everything is connected with the road network. So, you know, the plan is to only build land ships where possible. So if we can get to somewhere using the land pathing, then we will do that. However, say, for example, there is a north-south divide where the road networks don't connect up, we'll take whatever one we're currently on and do everything that we possibly can there. Then we will allow ourselves as a minimum amount of airships to take over another city in order to then start construction again on land vehicles. That's the plan. Whether or not it will actually work, well, we shall see. So over to select hero, and we've got Elizabeth Hammer, should I say. And they're an architect, minus 40% city upgrade cost and plus 50% upgrade speed. So they're all about being a governor. We've got another captain there with exposition strength. We've got Bram, who there will be order, martial law, and all of that one. Onyx, one of my favourite heroes in the game, an acolyte of elemental magics. I think it was either this person or another one. That doesn't really narrow it down, does it? Who ascended and won in the previous series. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so this is a Fidel, keeping the ship running. They're a captain, plus 20% accuracy. That's already very, very good, and plus 100% repair speed. They can do improvised munitions and scavenge materials, which is extra 40% ammunition and repair tools respectively. They gain bonuses for the development of machining, biometrics, and robotics. However, they don't like submission by other empires. Their experience goes up for the development of new technologies, destruction of mad scientist stuff. You know what? I just like the idea of this guy in our fleet. I assume you can put them on land stuff. I actually can't truly remember. We have plus 30% research speed as our coat of arms, and I think I'm going to run with that one. Yeah. Let's go with the Generi. Hang on, can't spell it. Generi City. Why not? And start game. So, let's see what it's going to generate. The game will be paused by default when we load in. We'll have a little survey of everything around. So, we are on the very left-hand side, and the road network appears to fully connect with everything else around us. This is good. Okay, so we need to do some technology selection. Because of that, I'm going to go to build a land ship. I don't know if we're going to be designing them in this series, but let's see. So anything with SP is something we've made. So we have the Adder, which is a mini carrier, which is torpedo bombers, actually. We have the Badger, which is... oh, it's one of my favourite, that one. It's aerial torpedoes, essentially. We have the Bullfrog, which is a very fast rocket and aerial torpedo one-shot loading system. We have the Elk, which originally was called the Winter. It's probably the best land vessel I've ever made. It's also ridiculously expensive and quite slow. We have the Fox, which is it's just a mini tank with a laser on it, so that's all good. There's the Fox. We've got the Hamster, which is it's got a heavy bombard. This was a bit of a test and it didn't really work. It's also got these cartwheels on, so it just doesn't go up any sort of incline or decline. We have the Hippo, which is absolutely massive. It's 7,056 generic units of currency. It's got aerial torpedoes. It's got observation domes. It's a carrier. It's got everything going for it. It's even got keels in it, which is rare for me to put on. People do keep reminding me. We've got the Llama, which, if memory serves, was fairly poor. And the reason it was poor is because it has the same amount of weapons as, is it the Blackbird build ship? Let's have a quick look. Not the Blackbird, where is it? Blackbird? No. Bumblebee, there it is. So it actually has less weapons than the Bumblebee, but it can't fly. So yeah, it's fairly poor on that one, but we can build it. It's tier 0 technology. We have the Pig, which is one. We've got the Rhino, which is ridiculously expensive for what it does. Basically, it has this heavy suspendium disruptor, and it just targets the suspendium crystals. And I think maybe gas bags as well. Sets up a resonance with suspendium crystal in enemy ships, causing them to explode. Yeah, you basically have ships falling out of the sky. We have in the Sloth, which is, I think, a contender to be the worst thing I've ever made. It's got large wheels on it, and it's pulled by worms, and it's got a trebuchet. Yeah, it's not the best. Anyway, my focus is on running straight towards the Elk. So just work from the top, Imperial Cannon. So, research, and if I remember rightly, it's down here somewhere. Imperial Cannon, Metallurgy. Set that going. Send a spy to a foreign city. Where we're going to attack first. I see there's a Crash Wasp's Nest over there. So because we're using the road network, I can't go over there. Like, I won't be able to. I have to go through stuff. Okay, that actually is something I didn't really think of. Some of these guys are on the roads. So the Colossal Tarantula, the Brigands, all of these, they're on there. That's fine. Let's go with diplomacy, and we'll see who is our neighbour. That is the Clutherdales, and they are a stronger contender. So I might not go for those guys. However, what about this yellow and sort of burgundy line? So it is Rithsato. They're a villain of a similar strength. Villains, right. Taking out villains will give us reputation, so that's what we will probably do. Yeah, let's go with unpause and see how we get on. In terms of our ships, we do have these things, and, well, that is of no concern to us, because we're not allowed to use them. Let's build a llama, and I'll see about go heroes, and I don't want to dismiss. I'll reassign them once this thing is built. The thing actually builds quite fast, which I'm pretty happy with. Let's send a spy over to Black Spire. You can build a market in Druxton. Right, can we? Can we? We can build one. Let's start to get our thing going here. Unassign and assign to that, and then scrap the other thing for some gold. Diplomatic treaties, trade treaty, I'll accept that. Trade treaty with who else? The guy to our very north. For now, yes, go on. That's all just trade treaties. You can make a non-aggression pact with Ringfast, and a spy is now established. So what have they got? View City. A tiny little defence there. But I'm seeing that I don't think our tank, if you could call it that, would even make it over there. Let's go with diplomacy. Ringfast. Where are they? Pause it for a moment. Oh, I think it's pause when you're in here. Yeah. Ringfast. Isolationist of similar strength. They are literally up north there, out the way. If they're isolationists, they're probably not going to be doing much with us anyway. And they have declared war. Who would have thought that the yes, that this guy would have declared war, even though they are the villain. So send the thing over and build a land ship. I can't build the sloth, and truth be told, I don't want to. Build land ship, another llama. The problem that we have is that of all of the things that we can make, what we don't really have is anything that shoots up yet, because we don't have the technology. Once I get the elk in play, then that should be all good. Attracted by construction of market, Augustus Crane is available for recruitment. Okay, heroes. Let's see. Extra city income, martial law, +1 every month for experience. I'm going to hire them. Yeah. Tech bureaucracy, -5 unrest in towns and cities with supply depots and logistics centres. Right. No governor. We'll select that person. Right. So the market is in play there. I'm not going to build anything in this place because they might end up taking us out anyway. I don't know. I don't know what they have. What I do know is that if they've got any level of weapons that can point down, it's going to be bad. Oh, it's already bad. It's already bad. Hang on. What are them? It feels like they've got cannons on them. This one doesn't. It's got anchors. That might be grenades. It's got rifles on the top. But I think that's just... No, they are actually real rifles. So we're going to move this guy back to here. Like so. And if we accept automatic combat resolution, it's a defeat. So I'm going to fight manually. So, what are they going to do? Start the fight. Distracting light from the west means shots fired from right to left are less accurate, so that's a disadvantage for us. Looks like this thing is coming into play. It could be a boarding vessel. It could be. I'm going to back up. I have a feeling it's grenades. So, obviously... No, oh, it's grenades. It is grenades, yeah. So, let's head forward. Oh no, that's bomb. That's actually bombs. There's actually a bomber. Hang on, are these guys getting into position? Oh yeah, these guys are... Oh, is that one vessel? They've either crashed or it's one vessel. I think it is one vessel, you know. So just having to navigate around here as best I can. Obviously we still have this... the back here. And we're working with the tools we've got. And that's all I can really hope for, really. But now... if I move forward, I might just do a ram. But I think we're going to have this thing explode anyway. Yeah. Oh, I think we've taken out their cannon there. Let's spin this round. Nope, it's not happening. Go there. Spin round. Come on, do some firing. We've lost the rear propulsion system of this thing, which is bad. I'm going to put this thing on rapid fire because we have no reason not to. These guys, they're doing what they can with the rifles that they have, but I don't think the damage is really getting to where it needs to go. Okay. Well, we're still doing some firing. Let me just max speed out because there's nothing I can do other than wait for potentially damage to be caused. Looks like one of the gas pads completely exploded on this thing. I'm going to activate, get more munitions, but I can no longer do that because everything's gone. Speaking of gone, I believe this place is gone as well. That's out of ammo, is it not? Right, their bomber's out of ammo. And we are not. We've lost the llama. They've lost... They've lost. End of sentence. I didn't expect that. In the slightest. But they're going to head. Victory. They're going to go back. We've lost the llama. Yes, we have. Defenses. Repair. Repair. Okay. That wasn't terrible. I said building-wise, we're not allowed airships. I think we will allow ourselves defenses. I think that's reasonable. Your agents have found incriminating documents about Lubbard which would damage their reputation if made public. Blackmail them for £1,000. Okay. So, I need to build something that can shoot up. The adder's in existence. That's not terrible. Badger useless for that purpose. Bullfrog would work, and it's cheap. But there's loads of tech that we don't have. The elk is the perfect contender, but it's not going to happen for a long time. The fox is good. Suspendium ray not available. Steel armor is not available. But if I absolutely charge towards it, we've got a mini tank with a suspendium ray with a huge arc of fire. I've decided that's probably what we're going to do. We've been paid for our silence, which is handy. That's getting repaired. That's all good. Let's go with build land ship, and I'm not building the sloth. You can build a new airship. No defensive buildings, sending one will help. And yeah, stop unrest. I'm going to build a market for a start. That's standard procedure, isn't it? Fleet Academy or Logistics Centre. Doing that will mean Augustus is probably more in our debt. Anyway. Looks like 4 months, 6 days until Fidel is recovered, which is a bit of a shame. Repairing over there, which is good. Build land ship. I'm going to build the llama. Okay. Design land ship. Open. Let's go with maybe, where was it? The hamster. Go with the hamster. Rip off that, because it's I need some tracks on this thing. So you got engine, that's what was on previously. But I want tracks. That's much better. This thing is coming right off. And what weapons do we have? What weapons do we have? Steel armor not available. I will change it to sandbags. Can you really change it to sandbags? Yeah, what's it like? What's sand like? What does it look like? So, HP 10. Well, let's go for wooden armor. HP 50, weight 2. HP 10, weight 30. So it's a lot heavier. And absorbs 10 and 15 damage, blast and piercing, respectively. Ah, so the sandbags just absorb a lot more. If I was to fill that, speed is 131. Wooden armor is... Sorry, 188 for speed. Sandbags. 131. Weight is a lot more, but we can... That doesn't really seem to matter. I'm going to try sandbags. Although... That's the HP. No, I want more HP on it. Ideally, I'd go with stone wall, but that's going to be. It would technically work. But I haven't got the weapons on yet. Okay. Let's just go. What about steel wall? Maybe. Yeah, let's try steel wall. Modules. Weapons. So. I mean, the usual one, really, is cannons. 2 cannons like that. What have we got on the back? Small coal store, small ammo store. I'm going to remove this crewman bunk, and I'm going to put on an aerial charge. And that might help out. Aerial charge. Is that the way to go? They go bang a lot, which is a problem. And we don't have access like that. Okay. I'll have to put it back where it was, which is a bit of a shame, because it explodes easily, which means it's going to take out the cannons. Unless I put it there. I'm not a big fan of that. But what else can I do? Crew 6 recommended 12. Okay. Cockpit. I'll get rid of both. How many cockpits have I put in? I put loads of cockpits in by accident. Crew and bunks. Crew 9 recommended is... Yeah. Crew 9 recommended 12. Alright. So, let's have this as the... What should we have for this one? So we've got the hamster. We have to name it as something that's on the ground. So we can't have like the kite or anything like that. The slug. Okay. Because it's not the best looking thing in the world, is it? Well, I could do that as well. Why not? Save the design. We now have something that can shoot sort of up. Build. And that should be good. So they've went back to Black Spire. Let's view the city. Okay, I can't see the... Oh, they've headed off, that's why. I was going to say, I can't see the thing. But there you go. I might go for an attack. Right, that's done. So select research, and if I was to focus on the lasers, I would have to go... There's flak cannon. Suspendium weapons. Okay. Let's go with autarky, machining, and eventually with that we'll have to get flak anyway because we're aiming towards that, but it'll be suspendium weapons, which is... Oh, look at all of this. There's loads of stuff that we have to... You know what? No. I'm doing this all wrong. Shoot, I'm doing this all wrong. Scientific method. If we have to go through this path anyway... University. Increase research, make it better. That's the plan. Building the slug and Age of Reason. Reason, not passion, rules the land. Knowledge is the highest ceiling. Plus 25% research speed, reduced cost and faster construction speed for universities and field stations, and more spies, and a little bit of unrest as well. A diplomatic offer from Lubbard, a defensive pact. They are there. I am going to say no for now. I don't want to hitch my wagon to anyone yet. Right. This has all been done now. Diplomatic trade treaty from our neighbour. I mean, why not? Trade treaty, accept. And build landship. And the slug is coming out. There we go. And I just realised that this guy has no one in Black Spire. Right. Let me assign to the llama, our hero. How are we doing for building? We're not, because I hadn't unpaused it. I'm going to take my chances now and head. Our fleet is strong enough to attack Black Spire. Yes, hopefully. Sadly, we've only got one slug. So, this might not work, but I thought I'd take this opportunity now, while he's under assault from another person. Let's see. Hang on, let me pause it a moment. Diplomacy, what I'm looking for, it is... This guy. Dishonourable. Huh. Fair enough. Yeah, as your empire no longer is adjacent, your treaty with Lubbard has become invalid. Oh, they're taken over there as well. Peace movement. I'm just going to ignore that and do this fight. So if we do automatic resolution, apparently we lose this, so that's all kinds of bad. So let's bring all these guys back, including the slug, and we will fight manually. Start the fight. The slug is going to go on to aimed fire. One of these other guys I'm going to send over to here. So, there we go. Cannons are away. They do have defences over there, which is bad for us because I don't think we can get over that wall. So I don't anticipate any sort of win off this, but I'll do what I can. Are they getting in range? They sort of are. I wonder if I bring this further forward and I'm probably going to snap everything off in a second. You, spin round please, because I reckon I can start shooting. Yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah, firing away. I want to get, ideally, if I can, the aerial charge in. I don't think I can. Ah, there's no way I'm getting over that. That's a bit of a nightmare, that, actually. Yeah. This thing's taking some damage, which is good. And we are doing some firing. Obviously. We're already almost half ammo for the slug. So, that's bad. We might have an opportunity to park underneath it here. Taking that opportunity is not something I really want to do, though. Ah, looks like they are coming towards us. So I'm going to take this opportunity as well to aerial charge them. Yeah, I think they are regretting the decision here. Fire again, please. Because that aerial charge was great. Come on. They're going to load it up. They're building it. And fire. Good hit. Brilliant hit. The problem is we need to sort of reserve ammunition on the slug. They've got a bit of fire on, and they've lost some stuff. I'm gonna have to cease fire, hold fire on the slug, and I'm just gonna max it out while these guys shoot. They are leaking. Eventually there'll be some more explosions and bits fall off the thing, which has happened. And victory. They've surrendered. That's 2 out of 2 fights that I didn't think we'd win, yet we have. Brutal takeover. Okay. They want a peace movement. Begin the peace negotiations. I'm happy to peace. They used their peace negotiations to humiliate me, did they? Okay. So the slug, it needs work. It obviously needs work. But repair. I think we've got something to play with. And their main city, can we take that over? I can build another... That's ship, we don't want that. We should remove that button entirely. Yeah, the slug, it needs more ammunition. But it did roughly what we needed it to. I'm going to send everybody back because this thing is... I mean, they're done, basically. As far as I can tell. We've got these other 2 locations to take. Ah, they're bringing their stuff down. The banned opium. Citizens expelled. Accept expulsions. So hang on. No, different people, aren't there? That guy's gone. Yeah. Okay. They've attacked too aggressively and too quickly. Right. Well, go back to Generi City. We will go with repair. Any other repairs we need to undertake? No, that's it. Okay. We are going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Airships conquer the ground. I don't know how we've managed to do what we've done, which is basically survive. So let's see. Next episode then. I mean, this could go south at any moment. That's why I called it a mini-series at the start. It is a challenge that we've set for the sake of trying to overcome the challenge. In terms of diplomacy, we have a couple of people around us. We have a contender, which is similar strength. And we have 5 grievances towards them. And then we've also got this fellow here, which is... I keep pressing Empire rather than diplomacy. They're dishonourable. Okay, we're currently at peace with them. And they've got a war going. They've got a war going. I think we attack Black Veil and then work our way around. Let's see how we get on. As always, should you let me know in the comments what you think. even just to do what we've done now, I think is, well, I'm fairly happy with it. But there you go. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, next episode we'll see what's going to happen. We've got a mad scientist in a crash wasp nest down here, which I can't go anywhere near because I'm not allowed airships. Fun times. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.